Sitting on a front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on a front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And good morning and welcome to the front porch. It's Friday. It's Friday already, and I'm not ready. We'll be right back, and so we can get this show organized. I don't think so. Hey, it's another chilly morning outside. It's starting out 28 degrees today. I know Nancy Bolton will be out here with us a little bit with Ivy Creek. We'll see what's going on in their world. And Phil, the mayor of New Site, Alabama, Phil Blassingame, will be on with us at 7 o'clock this morning to get us up to date on the town of New Site. New Site, good morning to you. We got a lot going on. A lot part of the show today will show you a couple of winners. We've got the golden tickets down at the Funky Goat this past Wednesday night. And, of course, they got it going on this weekend. Kalijah Idol 18. It's right around the corner to when they'll start narrowing it down to the Kalijah 18 winner. Think about that. Think about how long that's been going on. It just amazes me. In fact, I was talking to Chris last night. Chris Rainwater. Sorry about that, Chris. Chris does a great job DJing, and especially when he sets up at these Kalijah Idols. But it just amazes me how the talent changes every year. Yeah, a lot of folks just get into it just to have some fun with some karaoke and sing some songs. But a lot of folks are really, really good. A lot of them have gone on to Nashville and making careers out of it. Is there a lot? No. It's kind of like getting into the pros, basketball, baseball, football. There's just a handful that actually make it. So it's my hat goes off to John Kennedy and the crew. There's a lot of people on that team that put together. I've not done it a whole lot, and I really appreciate them not involved because getting out at night, it's always after 7. I can get home to 8:15 Wednesday night. Yeah. It was just fine. It was a good cold night, too, over in Dadeville, Alabama. Good morning, Dadeville. How y'all doing this morning? Alex City, New Site, Hattonville, Reeltown. How y'all doing this morning? Rockford. How y'all doing? Time to do the thought for the day. I'm going to do the thought for the day, and I hope you'll kind of bear with me with the way I'm doing it. I'm a big fan of one-liners and pulling from different folks. That's what I've done all my life. And I'm gonna run down some of these folks right here, and most of you are gonna know the person I'm talking about. And I'm gonna start with Helen Keller. What a story Helen Keller had. This is what she said about life. Life is either a great adventure or nothing. Now just think about that. Life is either a great adventure or nothing. I choose for it to be a great adventure. How about you? Life is either a great adventure or nothing. Get out there and do something about it today. Mae West said, you only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Let me repeat that, because all these one-liners have so much meaning. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Are you doing it right today? Or do you plan on going out and doing it right today? I do, and I hope I hope it's enough. I hope it's enough. John Lennon said, "Life is life is what happens when you're busy making other plans." Boy, was that Beatle correct. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. So while you're out, and I don't say guilty, but I did this. While I was out trying to do whatever I was going to do in life, you know, it was happening then. My life was happening, and I didn't even know it. I didn't even know it. Even when I walked out on this show, because my pride got in my way, and financially it messed us up for a while. It was part of the man's plan. So life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. It happened to me. Is it happening to you today? If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavor. Eleanor Roosevelt said that. Eleanor Roosevelt said that. If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavor. So when you go out today, put some flavor in your life. Put a smile on your face. Put a smile on somebody else's face because of what you just did for them. Put a smile on a child's face, whether it's your child, your grandchild, your great-grandchild, or just a friend that you want to make their day feel better. Go out there and do that today. So life is either a great adventure or nothing. Go out there and do something about it today. And in doing that, my prayer is to be with, I'll do this, be with each and every one of you as you're out and about today, that you'll be safe, you'll be sound, you'll find peace today. When you find peace, let me tell you something, folks. I'm talking from experience. When you find peace, I think it's healthy for you. No, I know it's healthy for you. So go out there and make peace with yourself today, and then everything else will just fall into place. Amen. Thank y'all for being with us today. We will talk about the weather right now, starting out at another pretty chilly morning, 28 degrees, but folks, we're talking about being at peace with yourself, making peace with yourself. Today, get out there and let that sun shine in you. It's 64. Let that sun, you'll feel it. You'll feel it in your soul. Tonight's going to be another cool night, but above freezing for a change. 36 for a low. Going into the weekend. In fact, going through midweek of next week, we have no rain to report. Tomorrow's going to be a pretty nice day. Sunny, 57-29. On Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, 62 and 43. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're going to be in the low to mid 70s, upper 40s, mid 50s at nighttime. So after tonight, we're going to have a pretty doggone, a pretty good 5-day forecast. Well, that's just who brought it to you. Alex City Marine. They're located on Highway 280 in the Gap. These are good folks. These are people I've known for years. I know they're going to treat you right. If you're looking to be treated right and to find a boat that's going to fit you right, go see them in the Gap. Lee Boys Barbecue. Here again, it's all about treating you right, but having an atmosphere and good food. Lee Boys Barbecue, downtown Rockford, Alabama has it. Now the Lees are inviting you in for some barbecue days, some baked beans, French fries. Oh my goodness alive! And don't forget about on Sundays. They have a country special on country meal special on Sundays. Good eating at Lee Boys Barbecue.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SDC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park. And there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch. Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
Enoch's Hardware, downtown Rockford, Alabama. I just like talking about Rockford. I like talking about anywhere where there's good folks hanging out, and I know they're going to be hanging out there at Christopher Crumbly's place, Enoch's Hardware, bait and tackle behind the courthouse in downtown Rockford. You're looking for, you woke up this morning and you got some issues in your home, and you need a hardware store, and you're in that area. It's right there at your front door, at your back door. Go by and see them today. Enoch's Hardware, downtown Rockford. And welcome back here to the front porch on another chilly, but not as chilly Friday morning. It's going to be a nice weekend. Hope you enjoy it. Hope your team wins on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. Ryan and I were just talking about a while ago. I think this is one of the first years I've really haven't been excited about it. I may watch it and I may not watch it. Hey, don't forget about this. Also, this Sunday, the 8th, at Duncan Memorial, they'll be having soup bowl Sunday at 5 o'clock. Fat Tuesday, February the 17th, they'll have that from 5 to 7. Pancakes, 5 to 7 pancakes. Let me put that right there. Lake Martin boaters. I got this from Lake Martin boaters. Scam warning for Lake Martin boaters. The Tallapoosa County Sheriff's Office will never request money by call, text, email, or social media. Keep that in mind if you get a call from the Tallapoosa County Sheriff's Office or any. Red flag, and that is a scam call there, and it may even show up Tallapoosa County Sheriff's Office. They can rig them any way they want to make it look real, but this is a scam. Just hang up and report it. I've got a telephone number here, 334-825-4264, 334-825-4264. Do not send money or share personal info, report scam calls, texts, or emails. And I don't thank Lake Martin boaters for putting this out. Eula Mays, which is right around up the road from us here, inside the square, Calhoun Street, they're having a Valentine's special. Valentine's is next weekend, but they're going to be doing it on Friday night, the Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th, lucky Friday the 13th for some of you lovebirds. It'll be from 5 to 9. $120 gets you for two, appetizer, 2 ribeyes, 2 sides, 2 drinks, 2 desserts. That's a meal. Think about it. You can go out for a couple at night. You can spend $100 pretty doggone easy. This is a deal. This is a Valentine's deal. Or you can, for $135, you can get an appetizer, 2 fillets, 2 sides, 2 drinks, and 2 desserts at Eula Mays. Get signed up now. That's going to be from 5 to 9 this coming Friday night. Right around the corner, February the 19th, it's that time of year, again, for the 115th annual meeting. I'm talking about the Alexander City Chamber of Commerce meeting. Place like home. There's no place like home. Presented by Riverbank. It'll be February the 19th, 6 to 8. $60 per person. It will be going on at the Mill 280 out there on Highway 280. Chamber after hours. Here's something to do with the Alexander City Chamber of Commerce after hours. 5 to 7, Tuesday, February the 24th. This is election time. Statewide election dates in Alabama, May the 19th is the primary. June 16th is the primary runoff. And then November the 3rd of this year, the general election. We'll be having a lot of those candidates that are running. Again, if you would like to do some advertising with the Kalijah Country 97.5 here on the front porch or both, to be a guest here on the front porch as a candidate, you can get with me. I'll get you some rates. It is a paying thing. Everybody across the board pays the same thing. So I would love to sit down and talk to you. I always get with John Kennedy and Robert Grantham to come up with the package for you. So if you have a budget for advertising, get in touch with me, and we'll see if we can accommodate you. Let me give you, they're running 15% off hair appointments now through the 13th of February for Valentine's at Sweet Magnolias over in downtown Dable behind the courthouse. February the 13th, listen girls, $20 chair massages and discounted hair blowout prices. That's going on too. Hey, I think I mentioned this the other day, but I want to mention it again. Liv Nay, N-A-Y. I met with her the other day. Her parents have bought old Pearson Pharmacy right behind the courthouse in downtown Dable. She in the process of putting a wellness center there. Jan Hare, my friend, is going to be one of the instructors. There's going to be several instructors for Pilates, for yoga, and a lot of other things that you'll be finding out about. Planning on opening in April. Got another business right there in the old marketing business inside the old bank there, about two doors up there. Really a neat place there. Here again, people are investing in downtown Dadeville. That's what we have to do. Downtown Alex City, new site, Hattonville, wherever, and you'll find out about new site here this morning. What's happening involving them from Mayor of New Site, Phil Blassingame. Let's see, tonight down at Martin's on Lake Martin, the old Colonel Tom's, always have to say that. Martin's Hot Dogs, 5 to 10. Chad Jernigan will be performing there tonight from 8 to 11. Tomorrow, 3 to 5 hot dogs, 5 to 10 hot dog guy. So tomorrow will be kind of a hot dog day. Dixie Red Band. She's been around for a minute or two. Then on Sunday, you got hot dogs and drinks, 2 to 5, Mother Moon Pie, and then at 6:30, they go have that Super Bowl kickoff, and you talking about a dead blame. They got 100 TVs in there, big ones, little ones, all sizes, and it's going to be all Super Bowl, I would think. Let me see, we'll put that right over here. No, it's not. I'm going to put that over here. Excuse me, I'm just getting organized. Y'all bear with me. Elks. Valentine's Day, they're having their special on Friday the 13th again. Steak and salmon fillet. You can get signed up now for that. They will be having a live music there that night too. I'm going out to Lake Martin Dragon Boat Festival. I'm going out to April now. I've got other local announcements or sooner announcements. But this is going to be a reckoning. Sandra Fuller from Tourism will be on next week. She's really excited about this, and I'm excited about it too. I'm excited about this because this is coming up next week. Progressive Bassmaster Elite Series, Lake Martin at Wind Creek. It was Thursday, starting February the 12th through the 15th. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Weigh-ins at 3 o'clock every day. Take off at 7 a.m. This is going to be a huge event. It's huge for tourism around here. So we want you to have your best smile on. Kind of like that. We'll be right back. Fort Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama. Let's talk service right now. And when I say service, I'm talking about they service what they sell, they service what they don't sell. And I appreciate that because when I need Ellen's car or my truck, I take it to them because I trust them. Just a regular service. They do all that. Tires, they sell those. Rotation, you should, if you're going to get tires, make sure they get you have them rotated when they need rotating. That's Fort Auto Sales, Highway 280, Kellyton.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, lake t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you looking at the outside right now. Let's come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you gotta get to Stillwater's Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round with cart weekly and an amazing $45 per weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse. Options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-307-1081 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwater's Country Club. Open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
Don't ask the girl about climbing a tower because she ain't going to do it. And I'm not talking about Nancy Bolton. And I'm going to let Nancy Bolton, and it's all about red, and I messed up. I could have had red on today, but it's going to look, it looks so much better on these girls right here.
Thank you.
Nancy Bolton, Ivy Creek, introduce our special guest today.
We have Candace Chappell. She is our radiology director at Lake Martin Community Hospital, and she's been there, how long? You've been there forever.
I'm going into my 17th year.
17.
Yes.
And guess what,
years.
Kenny? We're both South Alabama girls.
That's right.
Really? I knew it. I did not know that about her when I met her, but there was like an instant connection with us.
Mm-hmm.
And we became Facebook friends, and she goes,
Small world.
I didn't know you were from Conecuh County. And then get this, the road that I grew up on is where all her family's from.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
We know all the same people.
Out? When did y'all find that out?
I mean, last year or two ago when we started working together. Yeah.
Small world.
Very small world.
Very.
How'd you get up here?
So I went to school at Southern Union.
Okay, good school.
And I did clinicals at Russell Medical Center. And when I graduated, there was a full-time job available at Lake Martin Community Hospital in Dadeville. Never heard of it before.
Really?
And I've made my whole family in Dadeville. I just love the community.
Yep, it's a great community.
I mean, if saying you've worked somewhere for 17 years, Kenny, if that doesn't say a testament about the place that you work, you know?
Well, the place you work, but also you've seen how Dadeville, you've seen how Ivy Creek, you've seen how Lake Martin Hospital, you've seen how all that's grown, and you've been right there in the thick of it.
Absolutely.
She's a big part of the reason
I know,
why.
you're right.
Wow.
I agree with
It's
you 100%.
grown.
I agree with you 100%. Why radiology? Why did you go into that?
Oh, man, I just love people, Kenny,
Yeah.
and I like talking too.
You go right ahead, girl.
And so I just get to meet so
Why
many
do you think
people.
we love each other?
I know, we real chatty. But
I'm gonna get up and just leave them
I
in
know.
here with y'all.
Just go on, Kenny. We got it. We got it.
I just love helping people too,
Yeah.
Kenny. It's
I
a
know.
passion for me, and my eyes, the eyes of medicine. We're the first ones to see and help the doctors diagnose, and that gives me a lot of joy to be able to help people. And so I've just really enjoyed it. I've loved being at Lake Martin, and have a child that goes to Dadeville schools, and my husband has a company in Dadeville. And
What's your husband do?
my husband owns a landscaping company, and
Big demand for that.
very big demand, especially here around the lake. Not so much during the cold seasons, but we pick right back up, and so he's been doing that since 2019.
Okay, good for him.
Yeah.
But I guess we're all seeing, I say this probably every guest that comes out here and been talking about for a while, with the lake being 100 years old this year.
That's exciting.
There's our country being 250 years old. All this is a part of what we're all doing right now. Ivy Creek, especially the way y'all have grown over the last several years, where the hospital is growing over there right now. So it's fun.
It is fun.
It makes you. That's why you did what you did.
Absolutely, and it's just brought so much to our community. I mean, even just downtown. If you go through downtown Dadeville, just like how much it's grown.
Yeah, it's so cute and it's so quaint, and the hospital's the same way. It's small, and it's a boutique hospital. You walk in and it just feels cozy.
It does.
It doesn't feel.
Well, it should.
Sterile.
Hospitality.
Yeah, it just feels like home.
It's personal.
And
you're not a number there.
And the thing about the
Big
Dadeville
difference.
community supporting that hospital, it's just like everybody loves that hospital and that community, and it just is overwhelming the support that we have. I love it. Love it.
Well, and it stems off exactly what y'all talk about. What you do. You've been in every area now where you are now. It's all part of it. I mean, and it's
absolutely.
And when you make it personal, it's just what you and I've talked about this before, Nancy. People that advertise with us on the front porch, we appreciate it. You may get something. I always say this: you may get something out of that 30-second commercial or those 2 15-second commercials. You may get something out of those. You may not. But when you come out here on the show, most time you're going to get feedback. Oh, I saw you. So it makes it personal, and that's exactly what y'all do when you come out here. You make it personal, and that's what Ivy Creek has done. And I'll go back to Bridget Thornell. Bridget was a huge part. Mike.
She was the face of Ivy Creek.
Exactly right.
Yes,
And when you looked at Bridget, you said, "Oh, Ivy Creek,"
Yeah, you're
because
right.
I did.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh,
Absolutely.
Ivy Creek." There's Bridget. So I'm trying to take her place. I don't know. It's big shoes to fill. But I love that. Again, I think we talked about Bridget the last time we were on here, but. I got to have lunch. I had a lunch meeting with her. We're trying to work together with the chamber. I've got some events that I have ideas for, and you like it, let's go for it. But it's so good to have her, us working together.
Yeah.
I love
there.
it. I love it. Yes.
And then the new office over there, I love
I know,
the new
it's
office
so
over there the other day,
nice.
and she's so proud of it.
I know.
But it's just so fitting for downtown.
She had her
Dayton.
first ribbon cutting yesterday.
Okay.
At Wisp and Whale. It's a spa down on 34, right across from Dollar General,
Right.
and it's so nice, and it smells so good in there. I was like, oh, I need to come back just so I can sit in here it's the aromatherapy that they have. It's great.
Then you got a wellness center that's going to be opening right behind the courthouse. Liv Nay, her family has bought that with the old Pearson Pharmacy. Used to be there right behind the courthouse, right up from Funky Goat.
Oh,
right in
yeah.
that area right there. Probably Jan Hare is going to be one of the instructors over there.
That. They're going to have yoga.
Yeah, yoga and Pilates.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah,
Maybe
yoga.
I think I saw Zumba on there too.
Okay.
Well, I could get into the Zumba.
can do some Zumba
I'm not
now
a big yoga person.
Let me tell you.
We're too high energy for
Yeah,
that.
it's real. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, so Zumba.
Yeah.
Zumba is
That's
us.
what I was
yeah.
thinking.
What kind of
yeah.
exercise do you girls do?
Well,
walk.
Okay,
That's about all I do is walk.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, if there were more things available, like, you know, classes and stuff.
That's coming. And
It's coming.
It's
It's
going to
coming.
be a demand.
Absolutely. And
But, got all
I mean, we
places.
do the wellness center with Lake Martin.
Oh, yeah. Got a pool there.
I got a pool.
Yep.
Yeah, the pool
that
is just
pool is so nice.
It's so nice.
That's your best exercise.
Absolutely.
Out of all the exercise and we do, the pool is the best. So y'all are very fortunate because to have a pool. The upkeep of it is very costly. Yeah.
Very
Absolutely.
costly.
Yeah.
Very costly.
Why the red?
So, wearing red is to support women
Yep.
in cardiac health, heart health. When I say cardiac, some people might not know what I'm talking about, but your heart, and to raise awareness. You know, heart disease is the #1 killer of women and men. But women sometimes care so much for others, they don't take care of themselves.
That's right.
So you need, as a woman, you need to take care of yourself.
Starting where?
Well, first of all, you need a wellness. You need a wellness checkup.
agree with you.
You need to have your labs done. You need to make sure that your heart is okay. You know, and then it comes with taking care of yourself, and that is your stress, in which women carry a lot of burden and a lot of stress of their children, their spouse, their friends, and you need to reduce your stress because stress is a killer. It is a killer.
Even the workplace.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah. Eating right, resting, sleeping at least 6 hours of sleep a night.
are you a good sleeper? Question
We
for both
talked
of
about this before. I was not during my hormonal going. Yeah, so
Well, that's part of the cycle,
it was
right?
real
It is,
bad.
it
It was
is.
real bad. But now, yes, like last night, I think I slept probably a good 8 hours.
Okay. Is
And
that-
so was very proud. I mean, like so
I
excited.
think I've asked you this. I know I hadn't asked you this, but naps, is that something you do?
Oh,
I'm a lot older than both of y'all, so
No.
I.
No,
Kenny, I can't
same
take
person
no
here. I
nap.
can't take naps either.
I don't think I've taken a nap since I was probably in kindergarten.
when they
always on the
force
move,
you,
Kenny.
when they force
Literally,
you,
you see me. If you see me in the hospital, you see me in a blur, and
Yeah.
everybody's always like,
Yeah.
"Why are you running?" I'm like, "Why are you not? We always in a hurry. Let's go, let's go."
You
no,
love what you do, don't
Yeah,
you?
I love what I do.
I know, I see it.
And I love my staff too. I've got such good girls that work for me. I mean, they're the reason I can be here right now because I have good staff.
Team.
It is
Yeah, she
such
does have a
such a
great
good
team.
team. I do. Don't they
You
just
do.
adore me too?
They
My girls
do.
love me.
What
I love them.
do they do? What does your staff? What is your team? What's their responsibility?
So my staff performs imaging. That includes CT, X-ray. Last time I was on here, Kenny, we were talking about mammograms. We have ultrasound, bone density. That's just some of the imaging we offer at our hospital. In lieu of Heart Awareness Month, we actually perform a CT that is a cardiac screening. So it's a screening of your heart. It's usually $100. We are offering that for $50 a month of February.
Take advantage of that.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Because personally, I know two people that it did save their life.
It did.
They got, you know, they
I've
went and
heard
had
those
their
stories.
calcium score. They got it, and it was not good. And so started going to a cardiologist, and they had to have open heart surgery.
Really?
Yes. And saved their life. They had no symptoms. None whatsoever. Didn't
Somebody
know
that
it.
went to the gym every day.
Yeah.
It's not just living healthy. Sometimes your genetics go deeper than
I
that.
know.
Yes.
Yep.
You know,
Yes.
these high cholesterols can cause plaque in these arteries. And
It's
keep
not.
walking.
It's
Kenny.
not.
I do.
It's not a bad procedure. It doesn't hurt.
No, it's no
but it will
contrast,
save
nothing like
your
that.
life.
That calcium's huge. Finding out your calcium, it can lead to finding out so
Absolutely,
many
absolutely. And a lot of people have none, and then you wouldn't even take an additional step. But it's just a quick, easy screening. It's a simple CT.
Doesn't hurt.
No, doesn't hurt. Doesn't
Yep.
hurt. You get to lay on the table. I might even put a little wedge underneath your knees and make you comfy.
I thought you
But
put a little wedgie on you. I ain't what you talking about.
not a wedgie.
Okay. Let me say, how's that work?
But I mean, it's the first step in just finding out do I even have a risk? And if you do, and we do find that you have a high calcium level, then you can get a stress test next. If you pass that stress test, you're usually good for another 5 years. But if you fail it, those are the next steps that your cardiologist would take, maybe cath lab, something like that. But we don't want you to find out that you've got that calcium and that plaque that could move by having a heart attack. Right. We want to catch it before it happens, because you may not survive a heart attack.
I just had a friend of mine that's from here, and I think this, I don't even know if maybe they lived together, I don't even know, but they were close. They did everything together. They went everywhere together. And then just the other day, she was hiking with some friends and had a massive heart attack. And probably, you know, so
and that's probably a healthy person,
yeah,
you know, that's
so
just hiking.
Yeah, so sometimes it's life. It just happens. But sometimes we can help with that. I'm a big believer in rest.
Yes.
I think it's a huge part. Sleeping good, resting well, and just chilling. Ain't nothing wrong with chilling. We go chill, we'll be right back. Let's talk about Salvation Army. You know, I was talking about it yesterday. It's time to get in our closets. It's time to get in our cabinets. It's time to clean out. Do a little early spring cleaning. We got 70-degree weather coming next week. Let's act like it's spring now and go ahead and start doing all that cleaning. It's just going to look better. Throw away stuff you don't use anymore. Take it to the Salvation Army.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Sometimes we want to be Old MacDonald and have a farm, but an oink oink here and a quack quack there ends up costing a lot of everywhere. Old MacDonald knew that Pop's 49 Feed and Seed in Dadeville was the best place to save here, there, and everywhere. Just a short drive from Alex City and New Site. Pop's 49 Feed and Seed is on Highway 49 North in Dadeville. 256-825-8812. That's 256-825-8812.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
A fresh start begins at home. This new year, Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is bringing comfort your way with maintenance inspections starting at just $29 and installations as low as $50 a month. Start the year right with Dixie. A fresh start begins at home. This new year, Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is bringing comfort your way with maintenance inspections starting at just $29 and installations as low as $50 a month. Start the year right with Dixie.
Two Rivers Lumber Company has a proud heritage in the state of Alabama and is excited to announce we are opening a new facility in the Lake Martin area late 2025. Our company specializes in southern yellow pine dimension lumber, and we plan to employ over 150 in our new community of Lake Martin. Two Rivers Lumber Company is a family-run business with over 45 years of service to the state. And we are happy to become a part of the Lake Martin community and want to wish the best of luck to all area athletic teams in all competitions. Two Rivers Lumber, Lake Martin's newest community partner, coming soon.
Anthony's Plumbing coming up on the weekend. I hope you never have to call this number. I hope you never have any plumbing issues. I hope you never have any sewage issues. But if you do, I know this guy. I've used him for both of them. He's reasonable. He's very important. He is licensed and insured. Call 256-596-1111. That's Anthony Waldrop, 596-1111. Girls out here, well, this is all red because it's a heart month, but really for all of us. Nancy Bolton, would you introduce our special guest one more time in red?
Candace Chappell from our Lake Martin Community Hospital Radiology Director Extraordinaire.
When we left, we were talking about bone density.
Yeah, I can.
Tell me what that is. I've always heard, drink milk. It's good for you. It's good for your bones. But what else?
So bone density is the hardness of your bones. Mostly in women, as our hormones change with age, that actually affects our bone density. That is another screening that we offer. They're done every 2 years. It's something that insurance covers.
What age should you start?
It starts as soon as you are postmenopausal for women. There are things that cover.
Guess I need to get mine.
You need your bone density. You need your bone density. We usually do it along with your mammogram too. We just catch that bone density every other year with your annual mammogram. I try to schedule those together for ladies, one visit.
Right.
But one of the best things you can do is stay active to keep your bones hard. Light walking, which you already do, Mr. Kenny.
Going to the gym.
Going to the gym.
It doesn't have to be heavy duty.
No, not heavy, because because our bones are lighter with age, you don't want to do like heavy impact things.
You ain't got to worry about that with me.
Despite all the people that love running and are addicted to running, that is not good for your joints.
I agree with you.
It is
That's
not.
why as I've gotten older,
not.
that's why I do a walk rather than run, just so I won't be.
Absolutely.
And let me tell you something else about walking or even running. If you're serious about it, make sure that you've got good shoes.
Absolutely.
Spend money on some good shoes. And a lot of times you got to get the right shoe for you.
Yes.
I do.
Depends on if you have a high arch, low arch, no arch.
My feet turn in.
Well,
whatever that's called.
I walk on the sides of my feet and like this, and I have wide, flat feet, like a duck.
Oh, whack, whack.
Yes.
Bone density. I'll go back to that. Is that done through a blood test?
No, it's actually done with imaging. It's just a table that you lay on. It's a bone density machine. It uses very low radiation. Typically what it does, Kenny, is it does a calculation of your lower back and your hips. Those are the places that are the highest weight bearing on our bodies and get less dense as you age.
How about knees?
It really starts with just this calculation. There are bone density exams that exist that will scan your whole body. That's not part of the screening, though, that is covered by annual insurance and things like that. But because osteoporosis starts in those knees and arthritis, and anywhere there's a joint, it can get thinner and pain associated with that. But keeping those bones hard, the light walking, anything that's got a multivitamin that's got
Okay,
vitamin D and calcium are the best ones to take.
I take C, D, magnesium, fish oil, and even some kind of berry.
Elderberry?
Elderberry.
Oh, yeah,
Little gummy.
Yeah, a little elderberry gummy.
So I think, and especially as we get older, and I don't think we need to wait till we start getting 50,
No,
60,
no.
70.
No.
Do it, everything that you're
Start
talking
now.
about, doing
Start
all
now.
that right now.
Absolutely.
I've learned one thing with my wife going through the stage 3 rectal cancer this past year, staying ahead of the pain. I'd never heard
yes,
of that.
absolutely, because
And
you
it's
will
kinda
chase
like
it.
the same thing we're talking about. Stay ahead of the game.
That's
you know,
right.
do all these things that you're talking
Absolutely.
about.
Be proactive instead of
Well,
reactive.
Yeah, exactly
Yes.
right. And I just think it's, you're going to stay out of the hospital more. Sometimes life is just going to happen.
That's right.
And but a lot of times you can help yourself by doing
These preventative
Doing these
care,
things.
yeah, and they're simple exams too. I mean, they're not extremely time consuming. They're not invasive. Find the problem before it gives you a problem.
Right.
You know.
I even do the same thing. Even I started feeling like a tickle in my throat 2 or 3 weeks ago, and instead of waiting and putting it off, I went to the doctor right then because I wanted to. Number one, I don't want to be sick around Ellen, and I'm around a lot of people, so I don't want to.
That's
I don't want to
right,
be sick. So
We appreciate
sometimes,
that.
well, sometimes it's you got to do that, and I've got a show to do. This is
The show must go on.
the show must go
on, kids.
must go on. And I kind of make my living out of. I know running my mouth a lot. And when
Me
it quit-
too. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
You both love what you do. That's why Ivy Creek, that's why Lake Martin Community Hospital is so blessed to have, and I mean this in a very sincere way, y'all are they're very blessed to have y'all because it's part of that plan that's been put into place way back when, 17 years ago, and you've seen it come. You've seen Dable grow, you've seen the whole area grow, and they need you. They need you now more than ever, and you're right there to see them with a smile. And I think that's, we talk about smiling every day.
Yeah.
A lot of the people that you deal with, how you feeling today? Well, they're
feeling real well. They usually
that's
don't
why they
feel
want to see
good if
you.
they're with it. Yeah.
But you know what? If you throw a smile at them, man, that's going to break that
Kindness.
kind of real quick. I mean, it takes what, seconds to do that?
Seconds.
You've always done that. Yeah, I would say
I
you've
can't
always,
stop smiling,
I
can you?
know. It's like you got something on me or her one, and you just want to tell it because you but I like your attitude. To me, attitude is part of health too.
It
Y'all agree
is.
with that? You run into that?
Absolutely. Sometimes people may experience somebody that wasn't as kind in healthcare, and I'm like, why even do this if you're not kind? What we're doing is we're here to help people.
Right.
Like,
That's
let's
why
give
we
them a
got.
good
That's why we do what we do.
experience.
Is,
I know you do.
And to me, if you hold that negative energy in you, you're
It's
just
bad
going to
for
waste
you,
away.
I agree
Makes
with you.
cortisol levels go up, and it's bad for your heart.
What levels go?
Cortisol.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying to
that
keep
stress hormone. You want to keep that down and keep the joy up.
Because high cortisol
I don't have
levels
a lot of stress.
make you feel so bad.
They do.
If you have a high
do.
cortisol level, it's bad.
I always bring my buddy Matt Hare up. Matt Hare lost his leg several years ago, and he's got a great attitude. I call it the Mattitude because he goes out. When you think you got it rough, tough, look around.
Right.
You ain't got no problems. I mean, y'all have to deal with people like that every day to help them with their attitude, to help them get through this right here.
I love people like him because they don't become a victim
Right.
of what happened to them.
Be easy to do.
Yes, it's so easy
Just
to
sit
do.
down.
So
And
easy
I've
to
always
do.
heard this, and we'll end on this. I've always heard from my Papa Alltown, and way back when, he sat down and died. I know what that means now.
I do
he
too.
gave up on life. Don't do that today. Take care of yourself. Simple as that. Girls, thank y'all for coming out.
Thank you for having
what
us.
you do, and happy
Always a
Valentine's
pleasure.
to you both.
Happy
And
Valentine's.
we'll be right back with Mr. Field Blasting Game. Well, I just happen to have it in my hand right here. I'm talking about the Coons Corner Deli menu for today. It's Friday. They always have fried catfish fillets on Friday, but they also throw in pork barbecue, chicken tenders, loaded potatoes, broccoli, cheese and rice, green beans, fried okra, corn nuggets, and one of my favorites too, cherry cobbler. That's what's going on at Coons Corner Deli, Hillary Street.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
And obituary is brought to you by our friends at Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Funeral service for Mr. Ronnie Dale Joyner, 71 of Rockford, will be today at 2 o'clock at the Pleasant Hill Church. The family will receive friends today from 12 to 2 at Pleasant Hill Church. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And a funeral service for Mr. Jeffrey Lynn Hartley, 59 of Dadeville, will be at 11 o'clock this morning at the chapel of Langley Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Tallapoosa County Memory Gardens. The family will receive friends today from 9 to 11 at Langley Funeral Home. Langley Funeral Home is in charge of that service. A celebration of life service for Mr. Cassidy Blaine Graham, 34 of Auburn, will be at 3 o'clock this afternoon at the chapel of Radney Funeral Home. The family will receive friends today from 1:30 to 2:30 at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And a visitation for Frank Wilson Walton will be at Armour's Memorial Funeral Home this evening from 4 to 7. The funeral will be tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Burial in Armour's Memorial Gardens. Funeral service for Mrs. Sarah Elizabeth Black, 95 of Alexander City, will be tomorrow at 2 o'clock at Duncan Memorial Methodist Church. Burial will follow in the Alexander City Cemetery. The family will receive friends from 1 to 2 tomorrow at Duncan Memorial Methodist Church. And a celebration of life service for Mr. Ben R. Cleveland will be next Saturday, the 14th at 11 o'clock at Faith Temple Church here in Alexander City. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And 85-year-old Mary Hillman Forbes Timberlake of the Dadeville area, she asked for no funeral or burial service, preferring those who loved her to honor her in their own time and in their own way. To these families and to other families that have lost loved ones, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. To the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, God bless you. God bless the USA, and we will be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
What if you could find natural gas appliances, contractors, rebates, and financing all in one place? NaturalGasConnection.com, your one-stop shop for all your natural gas needs. Natural Gas Connection, we'll hook you up.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
About an hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But with the Zaxby Sauce Boss box, he's dunking all over these fools.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor and the sheriff.
Who's got the sauce?
A new year means new challenges for your land needs, and now is the best time to gear up at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280 in Alexander City. Right now through spring, Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has to clear all Mahindra 2024 and 2025 inventory with terms up to 84 months. We also have all implements to harvest and tame any land job. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoors also has a huge selection of Spartan zero-turn mowers with 0 down and 0% interest up to 60 months on select models. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Come back in here and join us. Phil Blassingame is with Riverbank and Trust. That's not what he's out here to talk about now. He's got his mayor of New Site hat on today with some good news. And thank you for coming out here. You know me, I always like to get the scoop on stuff. But this is something you've been working on for a while.
You like to be in the know, and I've always promised you I do
know.
my very best. And that's why I called you the other day and said, look, I got something coming down the pipe. We got to get the news out. And Outlook got it first, but, time
that's okay.
They
work at stuff like that.
They were. But I tell you, this has been a team effort by a lot of people. This hasn't been easy, but the ambulance service now will be back in New Site, and
Good.
It will not be operated by us per se. It'll be Tallapoosa EMS. Mike Bruce owns that.
Yeah.
And so we're going to provide the location and the housing. They will be operating out of our volunteer fire department building. And our building's set up for that. It's got showers, it's got bathrooms, it's got a full kitchen. It was set up with that design at some point in time. But so Brandon Montgomery came to the council meeting Monday night and made the announcement. But Commissioner McKelvey and myself, this has been a 3 to 4 year journey. I mean, we've had meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting, and it wasn't that nothing was negative in the meetings, but trying to figure out how to make things work. It's all about making money and profitable and being able to sustain it.
The timing.
It is. You got to be right place, right time. And I'm a firm believer. If you surround yourself with good people, great things will happen.
I agree with you 100%.
Eventually. It takes us.
It's real simple if you think about it.
It is.
Phil.
It is. And that's what I've tried to do as mayor, and even in my work, is just gravitate around people that can get things done, and we just work together. And Commissioner Kelby was very instrumental. I mean, again, we've been in numerous meetings, said, how can we get to where we want to be? And if we hit a roadblock, we'd move on to something else. But it's all come together. Thank goodness. And so starting this Monday, they will move up there. And it's a work in progress of getting it staffed. It'll probably only be about 3 days next week, but it's going to be a 5-day week, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Now you say, well, what about the other time? Well, we planned on that too. So John and I met with Mayor Dinsmore, Councilman Bobby Tapley, Fire Chief,
Reese McAllister?
Yeah, we go. Reese McAllister. And we sat there and talked about, says, okay, we've got this working with Tallapoosa EMS, and now we need to see if you can cover for them when they're not there or they're out on a call too.
Okay.
So, you know, because
Communication.
yeah, because, you know, we know everything won't happen 8 to 8, but a lot of it does. They looked at a lot of stuff, but it covers the school, the time the school's in place and ball games are going on. But we wanted to even go further with that. So I do commend Mayor Dinsmore and his department. They was very open to that because we're just right up the road. So it's another team. So we really got 3 groups working on this, and we feel very good about it. I mean, that's about it. That's a good plan, and it's the best we can do because, you know, financially we can't afford to run our own.
Right.
And I think with everybody
I would
working
think it's
together,
very costly. I've always heard that.
extremely.
Yeah.
It costs us over $300,000 a year just for the ambulance service, and we can't afford that.
Let me say something about what you just said, $300,000 a year. We as common people, like old KD right here, we don't know those kind of numbers.
I know.
We
I understand
don't
that.
know what really goes on. We don't know why it takes so long, but it's got to be done. You mentioned a while ago, yeah, we could have done it. We'd have bankrupt the town. Why don't we want to take that chance? You're a
Can't do
business
that.
person.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to give a service that we can't sustain.
Sure.
If you could only do it for a year and have to take it away, well, what good is
Yeah.
it? Because then that would not be fair to the citizens. And as the mayor, you know, I want everything that everybody else has got.
Sure.
You know, I mean, for my community. And some things we can't manage that way. We have to go a different route. But, you know, time saves lives. You know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. You never know when that person may be able to be saved if they're there, you know, in a more of a speedier time. So this is a good setup. We got everybody working together and on the same page. And so now we're ready to run with it.
Does that come from the people who write grants? Is this grant issued or?
It's not grant issue. The good and the bad, I got grants. Of course, you know, we live off the grants
Sure,
up there with
sure.
our clinic and our walking track and our water system and everything. But that's a one-shot thing. See, in other words, a grant's 1 year, one time. So we did not want to.
Okay,
this
see
is-
what
we got to sustain this
I'm
every
with
day,
you.
every
I'm with
day.
you.
And so there was a grant out there. Representative Ed Oliver had one. It was a good grant, good program, but it was 1 year. So we could have got our own little truck, so to speak, and staffed it and set it there. But at the end of that 12 months, you know, that
over.
grant was over. So that wouldn't be fair to the town and to community going, okay, we're only going to be able to do this for 1 year, so we're going to go this route. We didn't want to go that route. And again, it didn't work for us. We wanted something that'll be there long term. And so that's why we rejected that, because again, we couldn't sustain it on our own. They would give it to us for 1 year to get started, but then it was all on us financially. We could not afford that. Could not afford that.
The grants are good. I'm for instance, on the sidewalk or the track, y'all.
Yeah,
That's different.
That's different.
And this is, you're talking about lives here.
Yeah, you know, to build the building, the clinic, and the walking track, you only got expenditures one time.
Right.
You build it and it's done. But see, this is, you got salaries and you got medicine, you got upkeep with your vehicle and stuff
Education.
like that. Yeah, education. They got to go to all this training, and so and these individuals make $50, $60 an hour.
Wow.
And so, you know, we couldn't afford that. So we had to back up and retool and start a different route. And with Mike Bruce and his department working, Mayor Dinsmore and their group working, John and our group working, guess what? We got a good plan put together that'll provide us a good coverage, because the Tallapoosa EMS does a fantastic job, but they only have like 3 ambulances. So if they're all out, then we got to need a backup.
Right.
So, but it's going to work, and we're very proud to be a part of it, because we got our location. We wanted something in New Site, so they're going to service all the way to the Horseshoe Bend Bridge, up to Daviston, and Sanford area and New Site area.
Okay.
So
which
that's
covers a lot of folks.
Does a lot of folks going to benefit from this.
And why I'm saying that, when I went up to Keith Dean's, and I always bring this up, when I went up to Keith Dean's to the Rabbit Hatch a while back, me and Tom Young went down some dirt roads, and I saw where country people lived. And I said this now, and I always stand behind it. You folks, I admire you. And there's a lot of people. When you get off on that, when you get off 22 or some of these roads, you all of a sudden there's a lot of people that live out on those dirt roads. And there's one that's looking for this
There's
service.
a lot of positives about living in a rural area, but there's some negatives as well, and you have to weigh them out, you know, pros and cons. But our job as the council and the mayor is to try to put a plan together that will help those individuals in that area and everything. And, you know, Town of New Site, when I became mayor 9 years ago, we were the last remaining volunteer ambulance service in the state of Alabama.
Really?
Now, there's a reason for we were the only one, because everybody else had gotten out because of liability situations, not trained, certified people running it, and the cost. So I remember my attorney is Matt Clayton. He said, Phil, you got to get out of the ambulance service, because said sooner or later, something's going to happen. You may be trying to do something good, but you're going to get sued because we're not certified, liability. So we closed it down. Our ambulance was old and shot. So then, since then, we've been trying to work. So really, you can go back to 9 years. But then EMS picked up the pace and started coming up there, which they do a great job, but they're limited in service. They got a big service here, all in Stillwater's, Daysville, all in that area. So we had to keep retooling that thing. And so between John and myself, and we just kept talking, and everybody coming together and have meetings, and hey, now it's being put to fruition, coming to fruition.
You know, one thing that I'm seeing, and it just tickles me to death to hear people like Mike Bruce with Ivy Creek, Phil Blassingame, New Site Mayor, Mayor of Alexander City, Mike Dinsmore, John McKelvey, Commissioner of Tallapoosa County. Everybody's working together, and that's why you will see a big old huge success story for our area in 2026. We'll be right back. Well, let's go to Doc's Cafe. Let's see what they got to eat out there. Ooh, yeah, baked ham or hamburger steak. Now, this is what you can get with it. Rice with gravy, peas and carrots, fried okra, pineapple casserole, and chicken noodle soup. And don't forget about their salad bar, 28-item fresh salad bar at Doc's Cafe at Russell Medical.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen. At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE Master Tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Come back in here and join me, and the mayor of New Site, Alabama, with good news, field blasting game. You know, the way, and this has been happening for a while. When I sat down with you, when you were running for mayor, and we sat down on your front porch and had a conversation.
My back porch.
Oh, that's right. Excuse me. You're right. I knew when front was coming out. I said, that's not right. Your back porch. Yeah. But we talked about the way people are looking at rural areas. And New Site is a rural area, but it's a place where people want to move to. Things just like this with the ambulance service up there. Peace of mind. That's what you and I just said off the air. The Horseshoe Bend School up there. The community loves it because they know their children are getting educated, but they're being taken care of.
That's right. You know, our school is our biggest asset, no doubt, and it's doing great, and I applaud every administrator and educator up there.
Me too.
So now as the council and the mayor, we're just trying to now give the other items that people, when they do move up there, like the healthcare situation, we're able to get the clinic up there, and that thing is just going gangbusters, and we're fixing to take open bids into this month to expand it.
Right.
The drugstore with Jackson's Drug there, or Jackson Apothecary there. So all those amenities. Now this right here even goes, it fits in when someone has an accident or some condition that we want to make sure they get quality service or quality help quickly and move them to another stage of either East Alabama or either Lakeshore or either Russell, whatever it takes. But we just want them to feel comfortable in their home, that if they have an accident or they have some kind of ailment, that they're going to get taken care of.
You and I just mentioned off there, there's a lot of older folks that live in the area. And all of a sudden, maybe they have a sigh of relief. You know, I know I'm going to be taken care of, and I would think they should. They would appreciate you, John, Mike, Bruce, everybody that's involved in this. Mike Dinsmore, everybody that's involved in this. You should thank these folks.
Well, when I ran for re-election in August, you know, as I was going out and about, because I hadn't had to run in 9 years, so it's actually good for me to get back out because, you know, I ran unopposed the next time. And so, but it was a blessing because I wanted to hear what you think about what we've done for the last 9 years or what we need to do differently.
Got reconnected.
Number one, they said, what can we do about an ambulance service? Yep. I mean, and I get that. And so the ones I was with, I shared with them financial burden that it would put on the town, that would not be something we would want to take on because all over the service would go away. So I shared with them that we were continuing to work on a plan. And, you know, I understand if I don't see it, do it every day, they don't know that, and I get that. But we were behind the scenes. You just never know what's going on, and now it's come to fruition, and so we're able to publicize it. And it's back to teamwork. All these groups that I've mentioned, we all had to work together because it's taken our team to get everything going. And our citizens should feel great. They got quality people down, going to be taking care of them. And, you know, we're thrilled, and we're glad to do our part by having a location. We had a facility there, but we needed an ambulance to go in it. You know, we couldn't put the ambulance in it, but we got the building. and that goes with our volunteer fire department. They do a fantastic job there, and they take care of the best they can with the fires and stuff like that now. So full service, so to speak. But we had to put in the paper that the ambulance won't be going out helping fight fires because that's not what they're there for.
That's not their job.
Yeah, they're there during the day to help with people that need accidents or sickness. So they're not, some of them are trained firefighters, but they will not be doing that because they're hired just to do the ambulance service. So, but it all works hand in hand together.
You know, I think about those people, those individuals who could be on those, running those ambulances, and the knowledge they have to have, the passion for people and life they have to have. And then knowing the area. I mean, you know, I
That's
guess,
key now.
Yeah.
You mentioned a while ago with all the off-roads and, you know, rural roads, you know, if you don't know where you're going up there, you could spend some valuable time riding around and says, well, I got to get there, but I don't know how to get there. And so they'll be acclimated. If that designated area, they'll have a map and they'll have the GPS. But let me tell you, some of those areas up there, the GPS doesn't know it either. You know,
I was thinking that
it's kind of gray area.
I was thinking that same thing.
So it's a.
But how do you literally track that though?
Well, basically, you know, from our perspective, we're going to do. We got a new chief of police, Justin Farr.
That's right.
Well retired. And I want to congratulate Justin for stepping up. He does a fantastic job, and he's going to step right in, knows the people. But what we're going to do is, I've talked about this, is maybe get Justin to get with them and kind of off the beat areas, you know, so here's how we get here and here's why we get there, and maybe get him a map, and so he can set and, you know, the easy ones where you got the GPS that goes in, it'll take you right to the driveway, but some of those gray areas, you know, over time we'll train them, or he'll show them how to get there.
Wow.
And if he's around, and so it may be that he goes with them and said, hey, come on, let's go. I know where it's at. So again, teamwork, working together.
Communication.
Because time saves lives lots of times. So, you know, it'll take a little bit of that because rural area is rural area. And there's some areas that are hard to locate, but we'll work through that. But the same problem you'd have if they was coming from Ellick City or Dadeville side. So it is better because they can get more acclimated to that area.
On the lighter side, I want to go back to the track. Will that be finished the spring, the summer?
It will. If Mother Nature hadn't been so rude to us, it would be finished now. But we all know it's been very cold, a lot of wet.
Nature.
So they're waiting, and hopefully next week should be finished by the end of February.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Just in time.
Just in time, and you know, then we'll get it landscaped and get the sod laid, and we will have a ribbon cutting, and you'll be invited. We're going to probably have a little barbecue or something up there or something. You know,
you don't have to invite me. I'll be there.
I understand. So we want to celebrate that because that took us about 5 years to get the funding, but a lot of people have been asking for that. And another thing I want to mention that we're working on is some things that's come to light. We're fixing to put some more money in our youth park up there because, you know, we're working on a multi-court surface and everything for tennis, basketball, but we're going to shift that emphasis a little bit because our ball fields need some TLC. In other words, because we got 180 to 200 kids playing all the time. And we got 6 travel ball teams now. It's used about 10 months out of a year. So at last council meeting, we all agreed we need to maintain that in a very positive, quality way. So we're fixed to have to shift funds and effort there because, number one, that is a revenue generator. All those kids and mamas go to either eat at Casadores or they go to General's Cafe. It's packed out on those league nights. So we do receive benefit from having tournaments in a league up there. And we're fixing to do a little upgrade. We've got a grant to, the Brian Yates basketball gymnasium that was named after him way before his death. Great man. I love playing for him. He was a mentor in my life. Very positive role model. But we're going to put some more money in there as well because we've got about 80, close to 100 playing youth league basketball up there now. So we want to keep those amenities because it goes back with the growth of the community. The parents come, they go to school here, the kids got a place to do youth sports, and it's all up there together. You can go over and walk at the walking track while they practice or whatever. You stump your toe, you got your clinic right here. So, you know, it's all there together. And again, I just want us to be able to offer everything that other people have. And that's what I want to do.
You got a hardware store up there,
Sure do.
A family-owned hardware store.
Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
The doors, also how the doors stay on it. They just people in and out. They do a great job. Miss McLemore does a fantastic job, and her staff.
And she's been involved in that community too.
No doubt.
I mean, you know.
No doubt.
for many, many years. You know, I think about that walking track, and I'm sure you had some negative feedback. You know, why would we need a walking track? Let me tell you something. That walking track is for your health, and so that ambulance may not have to come down that rural road to find you because you've taken care of yourself, and that's free. That you can go out there and walk for nothing.
Doesn't cost you a dime.
Is it? You'll be lit at night.
It is.
Wow,
It'll have night. They'll probably go off about 9 or 10 at night, but it'll be lit at night, and it'll be safe and everything. You know, we've got cameras all around there, and we've got our police people. So I mean, we wanted it in a safe area. So if two females wanted to come up there and let's go up there and walk at 8 o'clock at night, they feel safe about it. You know, or they wanted to take their children with them, or they said, "Mom, I'm going up to a walking track. We're going to go walk." You'd be relieved that everything's going to be fine. Everything around there is well lit and maintained.
Let me say something about what you just said about that. That's part of tourism. That's why somebody, if they want to move to the new site area, they want to know that they have children, they have teenagers, they have a wife, they have themselves a husband. They want to get out. They want to know those kind of things. They may seem small, but they're sellers.
Well, that's also why a while back, you remember, we did a very strong marketing group with, they came up there, and our people loved them being up there for 3 days, them in the school and the recreation park and the drugstore and all like that. And we got it out there on our website. So if someone's looking at the area, they said, "What's that little community got?" You know, and said they can key on and watch all that stuff, and they can know all about it.
What can they offer me?
That's right.
And that's what they're here. You need to get to the bank right now?
I probably do.
Okay, we'll let you. Thank you for coming out here. Congratulations on everything y'all got going on, and thanks for sharing it with us right here on the front porch. We will be right back.
There we go.
The Mitchell House is located over in Dadeville, Alabama. Let me tell you something. It's I always say the location is right behind the courthouse, 2 streets over. It's a place of events. When I say small, I'm talking about just for that little 3, 4, 5-year-old birthday party, or maybe you're having a wedding coming up that's going to need a whole lot more of the house that she added on. Not just the old Mitchell house, what she added on. I'm talking about Vivian Autry. It houses 200 folks. Get in touch with her today. MitchellHouseEvents.com.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
For all your camping needs, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, Class C, small trailers. Camping World in Salem has them. If you're looking for RV accessories, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Hitch and tow, RV essentials, RV lifestyle, RV interior. Whatever you need for your RV, Camping World in Salem has you covered. 3141 Lee Road 179, just off Highway 280 in Salem under the giant American flag.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Benton, clearing, and grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading. Butterfly's Gift Shop is located in downtown Dadeville, Alabama, behind the historic courthouse. Little Miss Paisley enjoys shopping, game day apparel, Chimney Rock hot sauce, caps, and a whole lot more. Then through the doors to Sweet Magnolia Salon and Spa, where the girls are doing massages, hair, and facials. Maury is now a skin consultant. Love doing hair and makeup for weddings. That's Sweet Magnolia Salon and Spa in downtown Dadeville. Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827. Oh, coming back in here, you caught me. You caught me. I was still talking to Mr. Phil Blassingame there. A lot going on in the New Side area. There's just a lot going on in the area, period. And we're out here to give you just as much of that information as we can. Of course, Valentine's is next weekend. Even Chick-fil-A is getting involved in the love. Family date night, Friday the 13th from 6 to 8. Join us for a night of elevated, family-friendly fine dining. Elevated, family-friendly fine dining. That's kind of up in the scale there. Chick-fil-A, of course, they got the heart-shaped minis and nuggets and brownies and cookies there too. It's all about love this week. Let's go tell that story. I better not tell that story. Let's see. I ought to. I ain't gonna do it. Let's see here. Kalijah Idol. Of course, Funky Goat. That was a good time Wednesday night. In fact, if you don't mind, Ryan, there were not a big crowd there. Chris Rainwater, you did a good job. All the folks there, the cooks, the waitresses. Thank y'all for the way you treated people. From Rockford, Alabama, your first winner. Not first winner, but the golden ticket winner, Cody James, Rockford, Alabama. Stephanie Roop from Sylacauga. They will be moving on and there he is. There's that Chris Rainwater guy right there. And even Shaylee Beck got involved in it. She's down there covering for the magazine. She's doing in fact, she's doing an article. The Lake Martin Magazine, doing an article on Kalijah Country. 18 this year. So Shady, good seeing you. But it was a lot of fun there the other night. Now let's see. Let me get back in here. Varsity Sports Bar and Grill in Phoenix City. That was last night. Alabama's a little bit of Texas Prime Steakhouse in Dadeville tonight. They wrap it up at Lake Martin on Highway 63. I'm not sure if that's. I would think Friday, or I would think Saturday. I would think that'd be tomorrow.
let's see what Auburn Tigers basketball. The Auburn Tigers are live this Saturday as they welcome Alabama at Neville Arena. Pre-game coverage begins at 2:30 right here on Kalijah Country 97.5. Tip-off at 3 o'clock. So make sure you tune in for some Alabama-Auburn basketball. Friends of Flag. That's Flag with 2 G's down there in Weogufka. The second Saturday on Flag will be next weekend, Valentine's Day, 12:30. Flag Mountain Cabins, live music by Kenyon Ogle. So y'all come on out and enjoy that. That's gonna be a good time. Potluck. That's always ain't nothing like good old potluck. Championship game, Elks Lodge. They gonna have a natty night, $2 not natty night. $2 Natty Light, that's Natural Light, and Bud Light. $1 wings. Doors open at 4 this coming Sunday. Craft beer options available for the big game. So put that on your things, dude. We got Lake Martin Plug Day. It's right around the corner, just a couple of weeks off. Lake Martin 100-year centennial. That's going to be coming up to celebrate 100 years this summer. Let's see, I'm trying to look at a date on this. I know it's in here. I know it's going to be this year, so I'll turn the page right now. See what else we got going on here. Extreme cold. Well, that was last weekend. Here we go. You're invited to a Lifeline screening event. Now, this is going on at the Lake Martin, over at First Baptist Church in Dadeville, Thursday, the 5th. So hope you did that yesterday. Should have had this out when the girls were out here, talking about the National Heart Month, which is this month. Love Your Heart, during the American Heart Month, Lake Martin Community Hospital is proud to offer discounted calcium scores. I know we talked about this, but I'm just reminding you again. Discounted calcium scores, cardiac health profiles to help you take a proactive step toward Heart Health Month, which is this month. You can call 825-7821 to find out more, to get your schedule for your screening. 825-7821. Today, in fact, here in just a little bit from 9 until 12 at the Tallapoosa County Extension Auditorium over in Dadeville, Alabama. Be going over this. Now, it's $10. It's going to be well worth it, though, because I'll tell you why. You will learn about pruning, which is what you should be doing, planting, spraying, mulching, and composting. That's be going on today. And they've got one more event this month, the 20th of this month. Homegrown fruits, fruit selection, planting, training, and pruning. Here again, that will be at the Tallapoosa County Extension Auditorium over in Dadeville, 9 to 12. Again, it's a $10 charge, but this right here, it's a great way to, so many folks love to work out in the yards, to learn about what they're planning and to grow it, and for it to come to fruition. Tomorrow, you got a big event over at the Mitchell House. You got the Auburn Bass Fishing Club. You got a fish fry of all things, benefiting the Auburn University Bass Fishing Club. Music by the Blackberry Breeze Duo. Tickets are $50. They're available on Eventbrite, B-R-I-T-E, Eventbrite. It will be going on at the Mitchell House, 5:30 to 9. That's tomorrow night. And this is going on starting next week at the First Baptist Church over in Dadeville. They're hosting a women's self-defense class. Girls, you may want to take advantage of this because you're out and about a lot. Always, I've learned one little thing from this. Always know your surrounding. I don't care if you're male or female. I don't care if it's day or nighttime. Know your surrounding. Know what's going on. Classes will be from 5:30 to 7, February the 10th and February the 12th. This is a 2-part class. So please attend both nights. Your instructors are Terrell, and Stacy Haggerty. You can call the First Baptist Church office. Girls and women ages 14 and up. Ages 14 and up. It's very important that you get signed up for that now. It could save your life. The 7th Annual Lake Martin Dadeville Wedding and Event Expo coming up Sunday, February the 26th. February the 22nd, 1 to 3 at the Mitchell House. General admission is $10. Vendor booths, you still got time to get set up, get in touch with them at the Lake Martin United Way, downtown Alexander City. Get set up now. Vendor booths are only $75. Folks, let me tell you something. If you got an event coming up, and especially a wedding event, this has every avenue that needs to be taken care of at this expo. So get signed up for that, because I know it takes a while. Now, I was just there when Maggie Dean got married several years ago, but I know my wife, Maggie Dean Whaley now, it takes a lot of time, and you want it to be right. That's your baby girl. That's your son that's fixing to make that big commitment. So you need to be committed that you have everything in place at the right time, because that is should be a very bright time in your life. Folks, we're going to take us a commercial break. And old Ryan will be right back. Lake Martin, Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce, seems like we bring them up in every time we have a conversation about anything, because we know how involved they are at Lake Martin, Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce, not just in the Dadeville area, both sides of the river. Get involved with them today. They have beautiful offices in downtown Dadeville, right next to the courthouse. Go visit them today.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Medicare for Veterans, MedicareSalute.com. Medicare for Veterans, helping to maximize your VA, CHAMP VA, and TRICARE benefits. Call 256-675-5315 today. Ask for Amber Walker. Ask about Medicare, life, health, dental, and final expenses. Do that today. Call 256-675-5315.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys. If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Now playing at Playhouse Cinema tonight and this weekend. You got three of them to choose from. Iron Lung, Melania, and Mercy. So there is, my mercy sakes, there's a good lineup there that's going on tonight, tomorrow night, and even on Sunday and next week at Playhouse Cinema. Get some buttered popcorn while you're there too. I know last week we did this. Lake Martin's Got Bite. Kimberly Hyde does a great job putting this together. Trey Foshee, everybody that's involved in this. But let's go back to the 1920s when the Miller Hotel was going up, and that's kind of what they did with this. Well, let's check it out.
Nora Miller and her husband came here from Georgia. They bought the place in 1922. At the time, it was a barbershop here. They had a restaurant inside, and they had a post office. She was a very unique person. If you get a chance, you should definitely go to the museum, see the pictures of her. She didn't look kind of normal for 1923, I wouldn't have thought. I mean, she really had a mohawk. She had the longest covered bridge in the world here. Then she had the ferry. She actually had the first car here. She was instrumental with the dam. They owned Horseshoe Bend Military Park. I don't think David would be nothing what it is right now had it not been for her.
Located in the heart of Alabama, Lake Martin is a destination of tasty delights. There's no shortage of culinary genius.
I'm a chef now.
From mom and pops to lakeside dining.
Appreciate it.
I'm Trey Foshee, and I'm going to try them all.
I can do this all day.
Because there's one thing locals around here know.
I love this job.
Lake Martin's Got Bite. In the 1920s, the Miller Hotel was a happening hotspot on the Dayville Square. After being vacant for decades, it's now roaring back to life, all thanks to a bold renovation and a tasty restaurant that's turning heads. From twinkling lights to warm bites, there's no better time of year to visit this delicious landmark. Welcome to Miller's on Broadnax. Tell us about your culinary history.
For 24 years or so, I ran human resources for these large manufacturing corporations. HR was one of those things where it had a lot of stress, and so decided to come back home. About 20 years ago, I was gifted a big green egg, and it changed my world. I just started cooking and I just fell in love with it. A lot of times I'll develop a sauce and I'll develop a recipe along with it that'll accompany it.
Dennis has this mind for food. He knows what flavors go with what, and so he's got some Cajun, he's got some Q, he's got some traditional Southern food. Everybody loves it.
You got 14 homemade wing sauces, you got 5 homemade barbecue sauces, you got 6 homemade salad dressings, and so everything's from scratch, and we just take a lot of love into what we put into trying to make what we consider good Southern dishes and twist them up just a little bit. I love our steaks. You got some great catfish. The blackberry boondoggle is one of the sandwiches that is different. You won't see it anywhere else. The ultimate bacon jalapeno burger. It's not something you're gonna be able to get just anywhere. I've got a great team that works for me in the back, and every day we try to focus on something to offer that's a good special that's gonna be appetizing to everybody. We do a lot of specialty cocktails here. Just a part of the atmosphere is to make sure that you can come and, you can have a good cocktail, but you can also have a great meal.
It's kind of got a Cheers vibe, you know? You walk in, everybody knows your name.
I like to come up here during basketball season when they get started, Auburn, Alabama. That's a lot of fun.
I had eyeballed this building years before it was in the making. When I got wind that Dwayne was over here looking at the building and possibly doing the remodel, I dropped everything I was doing and came right over. It was a match made in heaven right there. Yeah.
I really believe the building found us. I don't believe we found the building. Well, I actually have to blame this on a good friend of mine, Sherry Adcock. Sherry was a local realtor, and she said, "You got to come by this building beside me." I said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "There's an old hotel." Sherry talked me into putting an offer in on it, and I haven't got a mile from here, and she called and told me, "You own it now." So I had to go home and break the news to my family. I remember as a child coming through here, so I just thought, oh, how cool would it be to bring that back? Downstairs looked like a horror film, but then coming up here, a lot of this was just like it was when it closed down, believe it or not. Sometime around 56 or 58, something like that. Actually, the room that's on the left right here still had the number above it. And all the transom was in place. These are the original door frames and everything here from 1923. So we did a whole lot of saving, restoring, trying to bring it back as close as we could. We're going to feature 11 rooms. They all have a stand-up shower, all have one bed with the exception of one room. We have one that we feature kind of like a queen room. The furniture all comes from Jesse and Gray. They were a huge help to us. We just thought the bathroom going this way kind of looked period correct. We had some other help with choosing our tile and everything that was kind of period correct for the time. Our balcony is actually 12 foot by 75 foot long, which is so nice to sit out there and look over the square. Well, we'll have a coffee bar here. We're going to have a coin-operated vending machine. And then we're going to have guest laundry. Out-of-town guests can come in and stay with their families at the lake and play all day long, and then be able to come back here and wash their clothes and be ready for tomorrow. Eat downstairs in a wonderful restaurant.
Just being part of the revitalization of downtown, to see people walking around carrying packages and going out to eat and seeing the smiles on people's face, to be a part of that is just absolutely amazing.
What do you think the Miller family would think about what you've done here?
Well, I really hope they really would enjoy it. Knowing what they had come here to do in town, I think should really be proud of it.
What do you hope that patrons take away from their experience here?
A sense of pride. They're seeing Dadeville come back to life a little bit. I want them to come in here and be treated with a friendly service and be able to leave here and just say, hey, that is a great addition to Dadeville.
Dennis, Dwayne, and crew, thanks for serving up cheer all year long. Y'all keep Lake Martin full of fun, flavor, and a whole lot of bite.
Ulama's breakfast, lunch, catering, events. Of course, they do supper time too. You've heard us talk about the Valentine's special next Friday night, Friday the 13th. Got a $120 special for two, $135 special for two. One includes the ribeye, one includes the filet mignon. So check it out. Ulama's inside the square, Calhoun Street, downtown Alexander City.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes, including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Wintertime in the South is mild compared to other parts of the country, but we still tend to be less active and spend more time indoors. Show your heart some love this winter by getting it checked out at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, "Donald, can you find it for me?" That's Payne's Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number. Come back in here now. I know we just did that Lake Martin got bite last week, but I just since we had a little time to fill, it's just number one, it's a great filler, and it's so much rich history with that Miller Hotel. I know being that funky goat last night. When I was leaving, seeing that big old hotel over there and seeing how well lit Dadeville is, and coming back into downtown Alexander City, how well lit it is, and we're just small town USA, and if you're just moving here, we welcome you. I made a mistake on something. I want to go back and correct it at Duncan Memorial Methodist this coming Sunday for their Sunday Super Bowl. It's going to be Sunday. It's going to be after the 11 o'clock service, not 5 o'clock,
after the 11 o'clock service. So I want to go back and correct that. I got this note from EMA Director, Tallapoosa County EMA Director Jason Moran. March and April are severe weather season months coming up, so be prepared. We don't have anything in the works right now that we know of, but be prepared. Furball benefiting the second annual Furball benefiting Lake Martin Animal Rescues coming up next Friday night. This coming Friday night, I guess now. Mitchell House, Friday the 13th. So make sure you get signed up for that. Get signed up for this. The Russell Forest Run 5K, 10K, February the 28th. Register online. Go to russellforestrun.com. russellforestrun.com. Get signed up for this now. Chili and Gumbo Cook-Off next month, March the 7th. That will be going on downtown Alexander City. It's a fun time. Parents' Night Out, Lake Martin Trailblazers, Pathfinders. Drop off your kiddos for a fun-filled evening with music, crafts, dinner, snacks, movies, and more. $30 for one child, $50 for two, and that's ages 5 through 12. Let mom and dad go out next Saturday night and have a date night. That's Valentine's. So we'll go ahead and say Happy Valentine's. Cooper Rec Center, Track 2026, February through February the 20th. Ages 6 through 14th. Get signed up for that. Got a chili cook-off this Sunday. God, I almost forget this. Super Bowl party at Martin's. Chili cook-off contest this coming Sunday. Super Bowl kicks off at 6:30 over at Martin's with all those TVs everywhere. Next weekend, well, I'm going to save that. I'm going to save the rest of this stuff for next weekend or next week. We'll be back out here hopefully on Monday. We got some warm days ahead of us starting first part of next week. Hope it's a good weekend for you. Hope your team wins the Super Bowl. Brian Fuller, if you will, get me out of here.